against Eric Gordon.
And excellent pronunciation from you. Thompson, money from three-point territory.
Oh, definitely not any shooting motion when the contact occurred.
Shooting for Thompson. It's a three. Now in his 16th year in the NBA, playing for his fourth different team. Thompson, the equalizer. It's a three.
Curry up to 26 points. Thompson fires away and hits.
When Draymond comes back, they'll have a playmaker on the floor for 48 minutes.
Off the steal, Paul to Thompson. He fires. You bet.
And had to close out. That's where his first foul came from. That's no lead circumstances.
And it bounces in. Shooter's touch there for one of the great shooters of all time.
And she also used to give basketball lessons to Ben Sullivan's little sister. She is, of course, extremely excited for this season and is very proud of her little brother, guys.
Attacking the paint with aggression, and because of those turnovers, you can imagine Steve Kerr said, okay, Chris, we need you back on the floor.
Thompson. Van Fleet, catch and release, long three, way off, didn't even hit the rim.
One quite an air bank, but he's close. Got him okay.
Brooks, Thompson, and now he's all by himself, 10th all time.
The ball in the paint, they keep fading away or shooting off-balance shots.
But that is what Golden State does so well. They just keep you away from the rim. And then
Elite Monk embraced his role even more. Everything came together nicely. So Chris Paul and Dario Saric with their first playing time. Klay Thompson hitting that three.
They are undersized when you think about how NBA teams are height-wise, as Klay Thompson lets a three go, and Klay Thompson wastes no time.
Denver's bench is doing a solid job here in this first half as well, folks. 8:26 to go in the second quarter. They already got 19 points.
Coming off of that double-double on Wednesday night against New Orleans. Three. Ball swings up to an open Thompson three. And Paul finds Curry. Open man, Thompson, and he drills it from deep.
Garland cannot answer. Looney grabs the loose ball up ahead to Thompson. Thompson steps into a three. He had 301 of those last season, did Klay. Curry bounces to Looney. Now it's Thompson. Thompson got it. Klay Thompson has 2 threes.
Looney to Chris Paul. With all his shooting and scoring, Steph Curry probably doesn't get enough credit for how good he is defensively. How disciplined he is defensively.
And here's Thompson. The Warriors can pull to within 2 here. Najee switches on to Klay, who pulls a deep three. Got it! Here's Thompson. 5 on the shot clock. Got to work quickly. Against Gordon. Knocks down to 3. And Klay Thompson with his 5th field goal. He's got 12 in the game.
Klay Thompson for 3. And the rebound inside Looney, a new opportunity. Klay on a reload 3. He got it.
There's your second chance points.
Devon's got 13 boards tonight.
You need to be perfect here to have any chance at this one.
Klay Thompson bottoms a 3. Alexander Walker's shooting. It never touched Edwards' hands or either of the bigs. Klay for 3. He got it.
Klay Thompson going. Didn't it look like he was going to have a big half there? He got going kind of early, and then the Timberwolves found a way to kind of stop him.
Wait a minute. How about a 4-point play by Klay Thompson? And Minnesota building their first double-digit lead. And Steph has been offline from distance. Can Klay help out? He drops in a 3.
No passes, no ball movement right now for OKC. Early here with their offense execution.
Thompson got the tray.
There's no shame in doing most of your damage inside the three-point line.
Catch and shoot Klay Thompson with a 3.
See how he stuck that landing?
Here's Paul handling, looking for Klay again. Hides behind the Looney screen, bottoms another 3.
Thunder actually the best three-point shooting team in the league, so you got to be careful.
Here's Paul, tipped iron there, but he followed his own shot. Klay Thompson, feet set, 3 down. Touch pass to Curry. Better look to Wiggins. Andrew driving to Chris Paul. Open Klay Thompson three. Yes, sir. That is Warrior basketball. Warriors have opened 4 of 6. Rockets 4 of 5. Klay Thompson's getting all it can eat. Klay's got 3 threes already and 9 points. Chris Paul's fully aware of what everybody is doing on his team, and Klay now has hit a couple. And if he had made that, I mean, he's such a special player, but Klay, 1-foot reload? Come on! Whoa. How did he do that? Steve's trying to buy a bit of rest for him. Dembski nearly had it knocked away. Klay, catch and shoot three.
That's your split action. Set a pretty good screen.
The drop off at the free throw line, from the three-point line, from the field goal. That to me is like, hey, we can point to you.
Thompson on target though with his first shot. To Portland, along with Holiday and Nurkic coming here. Grayson Allen also coming here as well. Thompson with his second three already.
If he can get to the pull-up, he can get to the three. He can dribble up in three.
Thompson drills again, this time at 2, but he's 5 for 8 from the floor and has 13 points.
You know, these are just sets that the Warriors are going to run. It doesn't matter. They reduced to 5 small. Klay Thompson with another three. It's kind of like the, I don't want to say it's like the rip-through, but a very similar idea.
Thompson drills his 5th three-pointer. So back-to-back 20-point games for Klay Thompson. Lead back to 14.
Yeah, let's see what the Warriors can do. Klay Thompson comes in, wastes no time.
5 with at least 1 assist thus far. Also, you can see the scores on the bottom line from the in-season tournament action tonight. As Thompson connects on a 3. One key game there. 9 points now for Devin Vassell. Thompson over Wembanyama for 3.
Sometimes night to night offensively, but that length is always going to be there. Just like Klay Thompson's three-point shot is always going to be there, Richard.
4 games, he was only 7 for 24 from 3 coming in.
Thompson, that quick release cash money from Klay Thompson.
That's all the advantage you needed.
2 minutes to go in the half. Catch and shoot from Thompson. Good find by Wiggins.
Draymond, good hands. Pushing ahead to Klay. Feet set. 3 down.
And he's never going to stop shooting. Especially Hall of Fame guards.
Dembski driving. Shot clock at 7, and Klay will launch and bottom of 3.
8 points and 3 rebounds in 8 minutes of work. Both of his buckets are triples. Thompson off the Looney screen. It's good. Klay Thompson.
The difference between Golden State is they run it twice as hard as everybody else. That's what makes it so tough to guard.
Thompson with a 3. It's 33-22 Warriors, given that Harden and Paul George are on the floor. Thompson rises for the 3. It's good. Klay Thompson with 17. From the line to the lane. Stripped. Recovered by Looney. Joseph ahead to Thompson. Quick trigger 3.
There's Kuminga playing the power forward spot. They've had quiet games. Klay drops in his first 3 of the night.
Curry's going to give it up to Thompson. Fly by on the 3. Wide open. That one rattles in.
Make some headway here against the Warriors. We got off to a great start here.
As Thompson just got around that screen and the quick release from 3. Just 1 for 12 from 3. Thompson got away from Wiggins, and Klay Thompson makes it 3 threes in a row for Golden State.
Come up with some solid defense with the all ball game here right now.
Thompson got around the screen, and that gives Golden State the lead.
Stephen Curry, just 1 shot attempt thus far. Had 1 blocked by Okogie. Klay Thompson for 3. That would look true from the moment it left his hands.
Brandon Pajimski gets his first career start as a rookie. We'll tell his story a little bit later. Thompson for 3. That has to feel good for him. He was just 1 for 8 the other night in Phoenix. Thompson.
Another rebound for Looney inside. Another shot for Thompson to the corner. It's good. Count it. And a foul when Golden State was at their peak, and they can still do this as we just saw.
So to be able to come in and perform at a high level despite not playing a lot of ticks says a lot about that young man.
Thompson in the corner for three. That's his third of the half. Somebody said he was slumping. I don't see it. 9 to shoot for Looney. Thompson steps behind the screen, puts a three. That's his fourth. He has 16. Good ball movement for the Warriors. Thompson for three. That's number 5 for Klay Thompson. Curry into Bajimski. And now Thompson has 6 threes.
Well, listen, you ran up the numbers, 10 to 36, you said coming in.
4 threes for Amir tonight. Bajimski attacks from the wing. Thompson. That's a problem. With 7 threes for Thompson. Doesn't half and half.
No, that's what I was asking you. Creamer's kind of bad for your stomach, man.
Thompson, this is an issue.
That gives you heartburn right there.
You have to be in, because a lot of people are just like, well, you just shoot a lot more. It can't be that hard. But explain how hard that is.
Not as extremely hard, because one thing about it, though, is
Curry. 3 guys jump at him. Klay, an open corner 3. And that's all the attention on Steph, and Chris Paul's like, I'll make all those decisions.
They've been double teaming Steph. They're trying to take him away. He's going to release it, get off of it.
Klay Thompson evade 1-3. Klay a sidestep, another 3. Good! Klay Thompson with 24. 20 clutch games they played this year, the most in the NBA.
Yeah, they're double teaming Steph hard. Everybody else has to stay aggressive and ready.
Klay 3!
To have a balanced defense. Guys are in place. The last time these two teams played each other, the Blazers did a good job handling this off-ball action. This time, Shaedon tries to shortcut the screen in the association, right under 6 a game, and that one came off of a heavy relocation.
Klay Thompson.
A couple of those, I believe, came from some calls where he thought he maybe should have gotten a foul call, didn't get it, but there goes that ball security right there. So that to me is what of greater concern.
Kuminga comes the other way. Brandon Bajimski offs here to Thompson. Snap, 3 up and in. Klay Thompson back in Portland, Oregon, where Blazers on a 19-4 run, 10-0 over the last 2 minutes to Pullman at 6. Curry behind the back, penetrates, kicks to Thompson. A 3 is up and in.
Gonna gamble and getting the reward.
But it was Derek White's one-on-one defense up top as Klay Thompson knocks down the 3. Derek White and his deep quick points off the bench here for the Celtics.
Former Indiana Pacer Thompson, it's Kuminga, and back to Klay for 3.
And that's what the Warriors do, right? They pass up good to get great.
All right, Curry has come back in. Here's Thompson out there. Grace Jackson is in. There's a nice shot right off the bat.
Been their play on the road, 6 and 5 coming into this game. So I think a lot is going to be determined in the next couple. Klay knocks down the 3. A lot's going to be determined in the next couple of weeks. So.
No surprise, one of the best benches in the league. Look at Curry zigzagging. Thompson free to fire.
That was all Stephen Curry. His ability to create offense.
And 2 timeouts. Golden State, no fouls to give. They've got a single timeout. To Paul. Thompson, 3. That ties the game at 118.
It's Paul off the hezzy, kicks it back out to the perimeter. Thompson. Good decision. I'm looking forward to the Luka and Devin Booker. The history of their competitive fire. Couldn't quite get him involved. Thompson for 3, and here comes Klay in the 4th after Curry did it in the 3rd. That is great defense by Bajimski to stay in front of him and contest that. Forcing tough 2s. Thompson. Assist Bajimski.
And has come back with 25 points a game and 54% shooting since the concussion. 4 games back for Jeremy Grant. Klay Thompson, bottoms of 3. Getting it inside to Walker. Quick hands of Chris Paul. Klay Thompson launching the three. Missing that layup. Looney tipping it. Looney again. Another opportunity. Setting up Klay for three. Being as physical as he can, but it's a size mismatch. Jeremy Grant's 6'8".
Grant didn't take no for an answer.
Klay Thompson. Another three. Okay. Some good basketball both ways here in this third quarter. Klay, that's a tough shot. And he made it anyway. Pajemski, there's rebound number 10. They're showing they can win a game without shooting the three ball well. Do your damage inside. Klay Thompson for three.
Over 500 with their 5 straight wings. Kuminga can't finish. Pajemski keeps it alive. Thompson connects.
Oh, he's almost 7 foot, right? You know, you hear those things. You know, those are the things that I'm talking about. Klay Thompson knocks down another jumper. When you just harping at you in both ears.
Here's Curry veering, dishing. Paul bounces. Thompson hits from 3.
Not scoring in the paint as much. A little less there, but more mid-range, and he's really effective. Klay Thompson. He hits the 3 for his first shot of the night. R.J. Hampton was 7. This is what the Heat do. Up and down their roster. Different guys contribute at different times. That pass was low, and Klay made it anyway. Jaime Hawkins had to keep running the same action. And that time Steph did a good job with Luka. Klay, sidestep 3. And he got it.
Took his time there. Because he can really run the second unit, and he can be aggressive, looking for his own shot.
Thompson, first bucket of the night.
That gotta feel good.
Here's Curry over Suggs. Wide left. Kuminga over to Thompson. That 3 is good.
We needed that. Here we go.
Thompson set.
When he might come back.
His 6th career suspension. Thompson. Clean look.
He had to work so hard for that.
Field goal percentage is off the charts here in the last 2 games. He's only missed 3 baskets in his last 4 games now. Thompson hits on his 3rd attempt. Orange has 8 points in 8 minutes.
Quickly continues the Toronto just beautiful offense. And Klay hitting a 3.
We could just get this thing around 10 at halftime. It'll feel more doable.
Klay Thompson. And Klay has got it locked on automatic. Sharks and Pajemski wanted that one. Pajemski's got 8 rebounds.
He's fighting his own teammates for it.
Klay Thompson 3. Klay Thompson 3. Got it!
Okay.
It's down to 13.
Start a guy in the deep corner, have him cut as the guy screens for him. Got a big dude doing that with post game.
Klay heat check. Fully on.
Curry gets past Valanciunas, whips a pass. Good ball movement here. And Klay Thompson, he was 5 of 7 from 3 the other night.
That Mike should say tough shot for everyone else in the league.
That's a good point. That's Thompson nails the 3. Second 3-pointer for Thompson.
Is C.J. McCollum delivering it?
Yeah, and he's just so smooth. I mean, the way he plays, he's in no hurry.
Klay Thompson, he was in a hurry that time, but knocked down the 3.
I tell you, Caruso is really playing physical against Curry.
You have to, right? There's Thompson hitting a 3.
And that was really classless, and I was disappointed in the people that booed. It was a sad thing.
Left a little bit of a pit in the stomach for what should have been a really celebratory. Thelma Krause was here to accept the honor for Jerry. With Klay Thompson right out of the gate with 2 threes. And remember, he tore his ACL in the finals when he was playing with Phoenix a couple years ago against Milwaukee. Thompson, plays up to one of those starts. They're usually a very well-spaced team, and you pointed out a couple of possessions tonight. Thompson again, his 4th of the quarter, and it's one of those Klay quarters, and it's back to a 2-point lead for the Bulls. They're shooting 53% now. Thompson stays on. Klay Thompson is on for Golden State. There's another switch. Thompson hits a three.
His first year replacing Mike Budenholzer.
They had an interesting summer. Obviously getting Damian Lillard kind of signaling to Giannis as Klay Thompson knocks down a three coming off screens.
That's what I'm talking about, sprinting back to get in front of the basketball.
Definite change after that timeout called by Adrian Griffin, but that's all the space that a guy like Klay Thompson needs.
Good to see Brook becoming more involved. Had a good look from the three-point line. That time made himself a presence in the interior on the offensive glass. Here we go.
And Klay Thompson, he got that one open look.
Yep, through the crowd of defenders in the paint like Golden State has been doing all season long.
Good execution offensively to begin this fourth here for the Bucks. Thompson pulls and hits. Klay Thompson now with his fourth three-pointer.
But then enough dexterity or whatever you want to call it to lighten up on that finish and knock it down.
Uh-oh, Klay Thompson for three. Klay Thompson springs open, and he's gone back-to-back now. 6 3-point makes. He's got 21 points.
Klay is so good.
Out of there by Jackson Davis. Kick, Thompson, jumper, it's pure.
Do you know how hard it is to...
And he's 6'10", and he's guarded the Steph, so...
Why'd you have to look at me when you said 6'5"?
I'm just saying, man. It's tall.
The Warriors with Klay. The Warriors are just dodging. He's 0 for 4 right now.
Oh, no.
Somehow that pass got through to Klay.
Look at Kuminga's reaction now.
Draymond kind of directing traffic, setting up Klay. He hit one, he hit another one. Murray throwing it back and turning it over. Klay, he'll just walk into a three and got it. Good Curry defense, but the Warriors down 4. Dario setting up Klay. He makes threes where you're like, he's off balance. It just doesn't matter.
Actually off of Joseph right into the hands of Green. Pajemski pushes. Kick it on Duarte. Thompson. Got it. Yes. Thompson, his defensive abilities are down a tick. Thompson with a catch and shoot. He's fouled. And it's down. And a chance at 4 for Klay Thompson.
A slow start to the third quarter for the Lakers. Thompson. No hesitation. Wiggins kicks it out. Thompson, one bounce, three-pointer, puts it in. Draymond Green sets, fires, comes up short. Pajemski tips it out. Thompson a three. Got it. 20 of 31. Not the case here tonight. And a season-high 141 points. Thompson a long three. Klay Thompson struggling much of the night. Draymond Green has it. Finds Thompson. Thompson fakes. Puts up a three. Bang! Klay Thompson ties the game with 5.9 remaining. The deflection went to the tallest guy on the floor. Thompson, three-pointer. Got it! Klay Thompson from downtown.
This too is true. Do your research.
That was disrupted by Jackson. Sticks with Golden State. Thompson will try him and stroke it. Front rims the three. Kuminga keeps it alive. Back to Thompson. Relocates to the corner and got it. There you go. And second time's the charm.
They are 8 and 11 on the road. Thompson. And a three ball.
Well, they have some shooters on this team, don't they?
Murray waiting to get back into the game with Draymond and Wiggins. 10 straight Atlanta points. Thompson again. Gets this one to go.
Pajemski whips a pass. Kuminga to Thompson. Quick release. Klay Thompson for three. Go ahead.
Next action basketball.
Yeah.
Means you get to your second and third option, and if your first option's Klay Thompson coming off a screen, you can go ahead and put that in the books. Clock expired.
Thompson. That's good. Klay Thompson also with an excellent game. Very efficient. Kuminga another strong game. Irving Smith misses that. Turk Smith. Kid out of North Carolina State. Thompson fires away. Knocks down another. Klay Thompson.
Much more lively and confident on the offensive end.
Thompson with another deflection, his second steal already. Here's Kuminga in the open floor, shut off nicely by Durant. Thompson a three.
Great start for him. Just getting the Jazz going from deep.
Klay Thompson. It's going to be a storyline.
Stat sheet that impact winning. Like he's a really interesting player.
That last turnover was the 9th for the Jazz.
And it hasn't been really determined in this league by any coach. Back to Thompson. Klay Thompson and Steph are all about rhythm. Utah has hit 7 of their first 11 from down. You know,
yeah, they're playing uphill just a little bit, but not too steep right now.
Klay Thompson.
But it is teetering.
The Jazz are now. Russell has not shot it well. He's 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 7 from three-point territory. Thompson put it on the board. It's a three. The lead is back up to 16.
14th year, 76 playoff games, and 7 finals games. One of the best crew chiefs in the league. He saw that.
See if you can get something.
And Klay with a sidestep three
for Klay Thompson. In that game against the Jazz, where he had his biggest scoring game of the season, he showed some self-awareness. Talked about it. He knocks down another three. So maybe this is going to be another Klay Thompson.
30 on the golf balls, and you're like, hey, whose ball is it? Off front iron there. Trace Jackson-Davis with the rebound. Klay with a step back three. Klay Thompson's got 13.
Kuminga with 7 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Nice ball fake. Sold it. Kuminga had a thought. And Payton with another offensive rebound. Thompson for 3. Splash. Good rebounder at his size, just 6'5". Thompson off the curl. Klay Thompson early with 14. Boy, remember when everyone was panicking when they lost their first 5 games when Harden joined them? They have been one of the best teams in the NBA since. Klay Thompson on an early heater here.
And you know what I love about that comparison is just Klay Thompson has such an awareness. Awareness.
When to shoot, too,
yeah,
Stephanie.
when to shoot, too. That's right.
Thompson in the backcourt. Butler inside to Holmes is Pajinchu. Here's Klay Thompson. How many times have we said it tonight, Drew? No dribbles needed.
I saw a koozie sweater.
Yeah,
a lot of colors.
yeah.
But we had fun, though. We got along. That was a good thing. Can you get along and can you go out and play together?
Rebounds have really hurt Toronto.
It really does. They did a good job in the first half.
Klay Thompson, Dallas, Sacramento, Lakers, or Golden State. Unless somebody put together a run, that would be for the play-in. As that bucket is good. Here's RJ off balance. Shot doesn't go. Kelly. Klay knocks down the three.
Well, I think with Jonathan Kuminga, he's had 3 years now in this Warrior system, playing with these guys, understanding his role, and Klay Thompson continuing his good play.
Paul plays him tough. Officials letting him play it a little bit. Klay Thompson, that's good. Thompson with his first shot of the night.
It was all the people in the organization that you cared about. And he said everybody would run through a wall for you. People wanted to work for you. And what a wonderful legacy.
Someone deflected. Good hands. Draymond. Open Klay Thompson three. Yes, sir. Draymond, while he was faded away on that flip shot.
See, made him take a tough shot there. GP2, I think he's running back saying he's too small.
And Klay Thompson out of the corner. Curry from the baseline and rattled that one out. Trace Jackson-Davis has checked in. Klay Thompson, stay hot.
Okay.
So Klay, 3 of 3 on threes. Kuminga. Draymond setting up that screen. And Klay hitting the three. He doesn't have have to do it just with Steph.
That's easier said than done.
Pajemski is back in. Klay for three. He got it!
Well, that takes the lead. Yeah, it takes some boldness. You don't care how you look. If it goes in, do it.
It always goes in with Klay Thompson from deep. So Klay, 1.2 now. Still time to catch and shoot. Klay, catch and shoot. There's time. Dropped in a three to end the quarter. Beat the hot hand. Klay Thompson three. Got it. So he's got 13. Rebounding energy, the scoring and stuff. He's only 20 years old. And he is just trying to stay with Klay. That's a great screen, and Klay hits a three. This is, he was the 54th pick.
I'm sure Jones has learned a lot from his brother.
Klay Thompson, he's got 16.
Vassell lobs it up. Well defended that time by Draymond Green.
That's a foot higher.
Klay Thompson. Trey almost got that one, just not in time. And Klay Thompson knocks down his first three of the game. Klay Thompson, quick trigger, rims out. Offensive rebound, though, into the hands of Pajemski. And the kick out, back to Thompson, hits the three.
You knew as soon as he caught it, that was good.
He never even turned and looked to the rim. Here's Kuminga. Kick out to Green. And Thompson, a little bit of a window opens for him, and Klay Thompson doesn't miss when that window opens.
Yeah, and you know, they also didn't have this type of energy the other night. That's how, you know, like you said earlier, Steve Kerr has a better feel for his team than anybody else. He knew he couldn't get that game the other night.
Klay still hasn't scored until now. 0 for 3.
Was right with him. And Anthony Davis took a bit of a shot, slow getting up. Got hit in the face. Klay Thompson off the bench with his second straight jumper to go down by Jackson Davis. Green to Thompson, no hesitation. That's good, Klay Thompson. Now, is that a legal screen?
It's questionably legal.
Thompson, little fake. Klay Thompson red hot here in the first half.
That's normally Anthony Davis right there.
Kuminga down low against James. Back out, Thompson. Wide open. Connects a three-pointer for Klay Thompson.
Just the second turnover by the Knicks. Pajemski lost his footing as he tried to drive the baseline. Thompson catch and shoot on the deep three. So the Knicks are 10 of 10 at the line now in the game. The lead back to 10. Curry getting a breather. Thompson trying to pick up the slack. Knocks down the three.
He had been struggling from the field. I mean, and that's where you just let him shoot that three. You know, is what you do on that one.
Jackson Davis looked like he had a dunk, but he gave it up. Good decision. Play from Klay Thompson. Shot clock down to 5. Hart wide open. Three no good. And rebound Jackson Davis. Thompson pulls up for three in transition. Drills it. But Klay Thompson. The 11th wire-to-wire win for the Knicks this year. Most in the NBA. We showed you as Thompson hits a 3.
3 assists, 4 rebounds. Out of the corner, Klay Thompson double clutch three, put it in. A short shot clock situation, and Thompson got free for a 3. And the Warriors match their largest lead of the game.
Klay Thompson kicks it out. Kuminga up top to Paul. Chris Paul had an excellent first half with 7 assists. Klay Thompson drills that three-pointer. Looking for the opening, drives, pulls back. Klay Thompson.
Now they're fully healthy, so you're seeing the entire Warriors team here, and you're seeing all of it. And you say, well, look at this guy. I mean, they got Klay Thompson, who's playing much better off the bench.
It's been Golden State that's been taking advantage of an unbalanced floor for Minnesota.
Thompson free for 3.
Just a great screen.
Lead back to 8. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Thompson again rattles in a tray. And his Warriors facing their largest deficit of the game. Anthony Edwards, meanwhile, still on the bench for the Wolves. Thompson hits a 3.
Trying to hold on to the 10th spot in the West, which is the final vacancy in the play-in. Klay Thompson. John, the release, so quick. Pajemski out to Paul. Thompson dangerous from three. Does it again.
So streaky.
Back-to-back triples for the 11-year veteran.
Embarrassing turnover there by Chris Paul.
Largest lead of the game for Miami. Thompson takes 3 points right back.
Perimeter or an attack. They've been able to attack off the dribble too, scoring points in the paint.
Quick three for Klay Thompson. He picks up right where he left off. Rozier in the corner, drives baseline, and turns it over. Thompson, wide open three. With just a half-game lead on the Houston Rockets for the final play-in spot in that Western Conference. They came in 2.5 behind the Lakers as Thompson triples again.
Thompson. And shoot. Now Looney with it. Behind the back to Thompson. His three-point shot is good at the buzzer. Pajemski, three-point attempt. No good again. Rebound is up there available. Look who goes and gets it. Thompson for three. It's good.
Warriors will turn them into 14 points and whatever happens here.
Thompson off the screen and turned them into three.
17 total points off those 10 turnovers.
A nice dunk by the big fella, but as you get older in this game, talking about Chris Paul, you have to add layers. Because you're not quite as fast, you're not quite as quick. And if you didn't shoot it that well when you were younger, as Klay knocks down a triple, he's always been able to shoot it.
Curry turns the corner off 1 foot, back win. Draymond Green comes up with a huge offensive rebound. Thompson, an even bigger three-pointer.
And haven't even looked at the rim. And that speaks to Gafford's ability with his size to contest at the rim.
Thompson at three. Good screen by the rookie Jackson Davis. Number 5, Dallas. Number 10, Golden State. Ball jarred free. Kevon Looney is in. Paul down court. Klay Thompson three.
Jalen Green sees single coverage. He's been destroying it on his hot streak.
3 more for Golden State. 5 overall. The Rockets, as a team now, 4 misses from 3 to start the game. Skip pass, corner 3. Thompson, good yet again. He already has 11. Last season, he's averaging 20 a game on 50% shooting against Houston this season. Another one.
Yeah, that's
Klay
inexcusable.
Thompson from the corner. Quick release. Another one. 14 for Klay Thompson. On Golden State's turnovers. They weren't doing that early. The Rockets have a plus 15 advantage in terms of points off turnovers. And Klay Thompson gets 3 back off the Rockets.
You know, the Rockets just keep hanging around. They were able to cut into that lead in the first half before it ballooned back out, but goodness.
The Rockets' offense has really come to a grinding halt in these last handful plus games as Thompson fires and knocks down 3-ball number 6.
Playing first half. And here is Pete to my point. Wow. Guys draped all over him. Klay Thompson, a quick trigger 3 is good. Tie game. Moses Moody has returned to the game. Trace Jackson Davis went out. Thompson for 3.
I saw Trace Jackson Davis there and just waited till he vacated with a little hesitation anyway.
Klay Thompson hitting the 3. Rejected that.
If you come oh my goodness.
Rebounding, he's running the floor, confused. Klay Thompson. What's he going to look like 2-3 years? He's got 30.
They've won 7 of 8, and their only loss in that time was last week in San Francisco to Dallas. 3, Thompson, book it.
How good has he been over the last 2.5, 3 weeks? Really?
It's Kuminga sifting through traffic. And Klay Thompson at 3. Got it. Klay Thompson is number 4. Rebound by the rookie out of Indiana. And out to Pajemski. And out to Klay. 3. Klay Thompson hits a tray. Give him 11. And back out and around. And Paul's got it. Klay again. Step back 3. Close. Fence, and he got it to drop.
To a fan about doing the little things to help his team win. That's one of those efforts that leads to that. 11 blocks.
first player in double figures for either team.
Well, he made him take a tough one.
Klay three.
Klay's not going to stop shooting.
Here's Paul. Klay Thompson three.